Hey guys, welcome back to No Catch Name. It's me, Ella, and Happy New Year's. I hope you all had a safe New Year. We did, because we stayed home. We are definitely not the partying type, never have been, never will be. Our parties for New Year's consist of us at home with our children drinking and toasting to the New Year with chocolate milk. Because me and Devin started that years ago, and it's kind of an inside joke why we started that. And it's just sweet. It's a sweet like joke. But we've just carried along the whole 10 years that we've been together. So that's crazy. Anyways, I wanted to come on here and talk about goals for 2024. 2023 goals. I just watched my video earlier to try to remember what my goals even were, because I am not that good at like keeping track of things like that. They've been pretty much the same goals for the last few years, and they're pretty much the same goals now. So I'm just gonna go over what my new goals are and go from there. But yeah, this past year, 2023, oh my god. I used 55 ball bands out of my stash, and I did buy some yarn throughout this year, but not an excessive amount. So I think I did pretty good. I know 55 ball bands is low for some people. I see some videos where they use hundreds, but it's people who make a lot of blankets. And I make a lot of amigurumi, so it takes me a while to go through one skein. But I think 55 ball bands is good for me, so I'm happy with that. I made a ridiculous amount of projects. I have no idea how many projects I made. Normally I try to tally it up. Didn't do it this year because I didn't keep track of my projects. Normally I do really good at doing that, either on Ravelry or on like a notebook, and I did not do that this year. I would have to go back through all my videos and tally them up, and I'm not going to do that because I also made 238 videos this year. So I can't go back and find all those. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. So first of all, I want to say that I'm so thankful for all of my Yarny friends out there all over the world, and to the people who's been with me since day one, which is cringy. Those videos are terrible. Or the people who just started, like maybe you just came here yesterday. Hi. For the people who are new, my name is Ella. I live in Middle Tennessee. I am 33 years old, getting close to 34. I am married. I have 2 children, a boy and a girl, Jesse and Juniper. And she's almost 2. He's close to 8. I've been doing YouTube since 2017, June 2017. Yeah, it's been a long time. I crochet all the things, but I mostly make amigurumis and house decorations because those are my favorite. I do dabble in blankets and clothing and stuff occasionally, but not very often. I like to have fun. I like to see what you guys are working on, so always feel free to follow me on my Instagram, my Facebook group, or email me, all of which is always linked below. I would love to see your makes. I would love to chat with you. I would love to become Yarny friends with you, so contact me if you want to, and we can start up a Yarny relationship. Yeah, but anyways, into my goals, because now I get sidetracked a lot. If you've watched me for any amount of time, my brain's all over the place. But so my goals for this year, for 2024, are pretty much the same as they always are, which is to use yarn for my stash. I do really good some years. I know in 2022 I only bought 2 skeins of yarn that whole year, and that was to finish my Halloween advent thingy. It was 2 balls of amethyst. I remember that. 2023 I did buy more, but it's because I used up so much in 2022 that I needed to buy more. I also got gifted a whole lot from a lot of people, and I'm always so thankful for that, and never expect anything like that. But I am always thankful when I get any kind of happy mail, because it's so fun to get stuff in the mail. So I want to use for my stash as much as possible. I'm not ever going to do a yarn bin again, because sometimes you just need to buy new yarn. Sometimes you either need it for a project or you need it for your mind. Need just like, I don't want to go buy some yarn, so go do it. The one that I did not do in 2023, but I want to do in 2024, is enter my county fair. I didn't do it in 2023 because I had 0 time to work on projects specifically for the fair because of my toddler. She is such a bigger handful than Jesse ever was. Jesse was so laid back and just chill, and I could sit and crochet, and he would sit on the floor and play with all his little toys. She is complete opposite of that. She's either on top of me all day or wanting me to do stuff with her, which is fine. You know, I'm her mother. I want to do stuff with her, but it's just totally different experiences. So my crocheting was down a little bit in 2023. I feel like it was because I had to work in between my kids' needs, you know, which is acceptable. But I do want, she's getting a lot better now. She's almost 2. She plays a lot more with her toys and a little bit less with me. She got so many baby dolls. She has 8 baby dolls. She had 2 before Christmas, so she got 6 for Christmas. and none of them were from us. 4 was from her grandfather, her paternal grandfather. Anyways, so I do want to work on county fair things like throughout the year. Our county fair is in usually the very first week of September, but usually the entry day is like right at the end of August. So I have that much time to work on things. I usually enter anywhere from like 12 to 20 something categories because I love to win the ribbons. I'm a goal oriented person normally. I guess not New Year's goals though. So I love to get like rewards. So I do love to enter as many projects as I can. But I'm kind of not stressed about it. I'm going to try to do like, you know, a chill fair prep. But I do want to do stuff throughout the year. And I'll try to make videos of that along the way because a lot of people are always interested in how to enter their county fairs and stuff. And I know that they're not everywhere. Because I get a lot of people from like the UK or Canada sometimes asking me about them because they don't have them where they're at. But they're all over the place down here, especially in the southern part of North America. They're everywhere. We go to multiple county fairs usually. All the ones around us have them, and we try to go to a couple different ones just because it's fun to see all the things. Alright, the next one is I want to make craft fair merchandise inventory throughout the year so that towards December next year is that same craft fair I did just recently. And I want to redo that again this coming year because I helped make money for Christmas. And if I have more inventory, I kind of have an idea now of what people want. I could potentially make more Christmas money. I'm definitely going to make a lot more Grinches because those Grinches sold pretty quick and then people were talking about them. So what I want to do is I'm seriously thinking about making like 20 Grinches and then only putting out like 4. And then as they get picked off, then I put 4 more out. You know, so that people might be like, oh, that might be the last one, I better buy it. But then really they don't know that I have like 15 more under the table. This is my plan. I also want to make some Grinch beanies because those are real popular. Lisa from Happy to Hook makes them. And they're all over like Instagram and stuff. So I think that'd be popular. So I do want to make some of those and from a big adult size all the way down to small kid size. To also have out on my table. And then of course a bunch of other plushies. The possums were very popular. The pickles were popular for people talking about them, but no one bought them. But that's okay because maybe they'll sell them some other time. But I want to work on stuff just throughout the year so that I'm not going crazy like I was this fall trying to make stuff for the fair. The craft fair. And then my last goal that I have written down is I only want to make projects that I enjoy. And by saying that, as if I start a project and it's just not fun, I'm just going to stop it. And I want to feel not guilty. Even if I've already talked about it in a video, I'm just going to tell you all the truth and be like, this project was not fun, so I frogged it. That's my goal. I want to do that. Because I don't want to stress out about crochet because when you do that, it's not fun anymore, you know? So these are just kind of shoddily written down on my finished objects printout. So I'm going to write them in a better place. I need to get a new notebook. Any other time I would have 50 million notebooks around me. But I've went through them and Jesse actually steals a lot of my notebooks. He loves stationery. He is just like me. He is copy and paste of me. So he steals all my stationery things. And so I need to get one that is for 2024. What on earth was that? Did y'all hear that? That sounded like a canned lid opened. I don't have any canned things. Must have been a toy. Anyways, I'll bet it was the crock pot. Maybe? I don't know. Better not be crock pot. I hope nothing crazy going on in there. Anyways, I almost always have crock pot dinner going because it's like the easiest way to cook. Anyways, getting sidetracked. I want to get a notebook, a good size notebook, because I like to doodle and journal and glue things in there. I think it's called collage journaling. I like doing that. To write my goals in the front of it and then keep track of my projects and then just, you know, whatever other gibberish things I come up with throughout the year. I'm going to keep my ball bends again. I took a little clip. I'll insert it at some point. I finished off 55 skeins. Did I already say that? I'm proud of that. I did say that in the beginning of the video of those. And you know what? What is funny? Every year that I keep my ball bends, I feel guilty throwing them away at the end of the year. I guess it's just because I've kept them with me the whole time. But now I gotta throw them away. I'm gonna miss them. But now I got a whole wall of yarn over here, and I've got some cakes and stuff in my bedroom, and I just really want to use it up. Like, obviously I'm gonna keep all my solid colors because I make amigurumis and stuff, but I have a lot of like random variegated yarns or self-striping yarns or cake yarns that I need to use up and just, you know, clear them out and make room for new stuff. But and I believe my Hobby Lobby's about to get a bunch of new yarn because I went there the other day to spend some Christmas money that I got. And they had, you know, the two, mine has two, like, you know, aisle you go down, it has two sides. Two whole sides is yarn, and then the next aisle, one whole side is yarn, and then there's a bunch of pillows. And that one whole side of yarn, half of it was completely empty. So they're either getting rid of a lot of yarn, or they are about to get a bunch of new yarn. So I don't know. I'm going to be watching that, and hoping that I can get some new yarn. And we're also getting a Michaels. I don't know if it's coming in 2024, but they announced it just recently in the end of 2023. So I'm excited about that. I don't like Michaels. Like, it's my least favorite of the craft stores. Mostly because they have slim pickings from all the Michaels I've ever been to. My favorite craft store is Joann's, but we'll probably never get to Joann's. And there's been some, like, rumors that they're going to bankrupt and close. But then I read an article where they said they think they can stay open, but I don't know. I wish they wouldn't close, because it's my favorite craft store. They have the best yarn selection. They have fabric, and they have coupons and stuff. I like Hobby Lobby in the middle between the three, because I have a Hobby Lobby. I'm sure if I had a Michaels and not a Hobby Lobby, it would be the other way around. But we're getting a Michaels, so I'm excited about that. I know it's much smaller, but they do have coupon deals, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyways, let me know down below what your goals are for 2024, if you have any. Or if you don't have any, are you going to try to make them, or are you just not going to worry about it? I like having just some kind of plan to work off of, because if I didn't write some stuff down, like prepping for the county fair or making craft fair inventory, I would get all frazzled, and then I would forget to do it until like a month before, and then I'd be going crazy. So I think it is good to write down, even if you don't strictly follow it. It's just good to be like, oh yeah, I remembered I wanted to make county fair projects, so I better make something for that. Because I will for sure be making a large size Afghan and a baby size Afghan for that. And then they have a lot of holiday decorations and stuff, categories, stockings and things. But the two big ones that always win best of show is the two Afghan categories. So I for sure will enter those. I have no idea what I'm going to make yet. I haven't got that far. And I'll definitely have to buy yarn for that, because for the adult one, because I don't have any of, like, unless it's like a rainbow one, like my Mandala Madness was. I don't have similar colors. But anyways, those are my goals. Some other little goals that aren't like big ones, but things I'd like to make. Things I like to make goals would be a Christmas sweater. I'm writing that down right now. For myself. Or cardigan. And a Halloween one. Sometimes it is chilly here on Halloween. Sometimes it is colder on Halloween here than it is on Christmas. This past Christmas was sunny and 65 degrees. It was a nice warm Christmas. And Halloween we were wearing hoodies and jackets and things, and it was cold. But one year on Halloween it snowed on us. It sleeted actually. It was more ice than it was snow. But those are two big projects that I want to for sure make for myself this year, is a Christmas themed sweater or cardigan, and a Halloween themed sweater cardigan. I almost started a Halloween one in 2023, but I got distracted by other things. So I would love to make those. And what else do I want to make for myself? I still want to make that Grinchmas blanket. I've been wanting to make that for years. If you've watched me for years, you know this. It's a corner to corner, like the old original Grinch face. And it says like Merry Grinchmas on it. It's a free pattern, it was. I have it downloaded. And it's just a corner to corner, which I don't like doing. But it's pretty simple because it's only like 4 or 5 colors. It's like yellow for his eyes, green, red, white, and you know. But I just never started it. And that's one of my goals every year, is to make that blanket. I never have. Who knows if I'll do it. I'm not going to write that down because I might not do it. But I did write down the sweaters because I for sure want to do that. And some sweater patterns are super easy. The Halloween one specifically, I think I'm going to make it a granny square one with different Halloween-y granny squares. With like pumpkins or, you know, jack-o'-lanterns, spiders and things like that. And I kind of want to have one of those hoods that is like pointing, or like a pixie hood, I think is what they're usually called. That's kind of like, that's what I want. I have a sweater pattern that I bought years ago. A couple years ago. It's like $8 or $9. I can't remember now what it's called. It's like the Something Dreams cardigan. It's so pretty. And I wanted to make it Beetlejuice themed. Black and white stripes with some green on it. Bright green. But it's a really intricate pattern, and it would take a lot of time and like brain power. I've never made it, but I do want to make that eventually. It's a very pretty pattern. And anyways, that's my goals and stuff. I've already, as per usual, I get sidetracked and talked about everything else under the sun. But I'm going to go ahead and hop off here and get 2024 started. I'm so excited to start a new year. I know some people see it. See, here I go, talking again. Some people see the new year as just, you know, another day. It's just December goes into January. The 31st becomes the 1st. It's just another day. But people like me, I see it as a complete reset. I see it as, you know, if you've been making bad choices one year, then that's the time that you can be like, you know what, self, let's switch this up and change our choice. To me, I see that the same way I see the end of a month going into a new month. I see, well, you know what, I messed up this month. I did, you know, I spent way too much money on fast food, which we don't do anymore because it's so expensive, which I miss. But, so this month, I'm not going to do that. I see that this way with the New Year's. I see it as in, you know, it's a brand new start, clean slate. Everything has been wiped off the table. So now I get to start putting my own things back out to make the year that I want to make it. And I'm excited. I'm excited crochet-wise. I'm excited video-wise. I'm excited homeschool-wise because Jessie's getting older and smarter and it's crazy. I'm excited for our family this year. I'm excited for everything. So I'm hoping, I have so much hope that 2024 is going to be a good year for everybody. And I hope that everybody is going to find it a happier year. And if you've been sick in 2023, maybe 2024 will be your healthier year. If you've had debt in 2023, maybe 2024 is the year that you'll get rid of it. See it that way. Don't see it as just another day. See it as something to hope for. That's the point of goals and things like that, is to have something to aim at and to hope for and to try to get to. So if you have any of those negative things like I just mentioned, make goals to make them better and then focus on those goals. Because a lot of times it's not necessarily reaching the goal that is the big thing. It's the process of going between, you know, where you're at and the goal. The journey or whatever. I know that sounds so cheesy, but it's true. So make your goals, even if they're not Yarny. I have life goals too that I'm not going to share. So just do them, you know, and strive towards them. And if you reach them, that's great. If you get closer, that's great. Even if you're just one little notch over from where you were, it's better than being where you're at. Especially if you were miserable where you were at, you know. Even if it takes you all year to get there. The point is trying to get there. Okay. I don't even know where any of that came from, but I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. And I will see you guys in another video. Probably Wednesday. A Whip Wednesday video. So I'm going to hop off here, and I hope you guys are having a good New Year's. And I'll see you in another video. Bye, guys.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and